is Jasmine, and this is Crazy Cat Tarot.
I know just what you needin'. You want something to believe in. Looking for a deeper meaning. Maybe I've got what you're seeking. Take a puff, it's the weekend. Listen up, don't be freaking. Can't you tell that I'm peeking? Coming swim in the deep end.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Jasmine's Crazy Cat Tarot. And today I wanted to do a quick reading and see what your New Year's resolutions are going to be and how you're going to get on with doing them. So take a look at the 4 cards, and when you've chosen one that draws you in, I will meet you at your reading. You can find the timestamps in the description. And let's spill the tea on the new year and all of your resolutions. Hello and welcome to your reading group 1. So before we begin with the oracles, I just wanted to pull you one tarot to see what the new year has in store for you. What resolutions is group number 1 going to make for the year 2025? Please and thank you, Spirit. We have the 5 of Swords. Okay, so I feel like for the new year, you don't want no drama and you don't want no conflict either. I feel like in the past, maybe you have been hurt in love and you could have felt betrayed. And this could be you really being in your independent energy in the year 2025 and maybe not being able to depend on people you used to view as reliable, loyal. This is you being reliable and loyal to yourself. This is you carrying and wielding your own sword to protect yourself. I don't see you in attack mode. I see you taking the high road. So yeah, I'm actually hearing a song in my head. It's called Bandito by 21 Pilots. And that's what he's saying in it. I could take the high road. So yeah, like, I think that song is just about, you know, being a bandit, being out on your own, taking the high road, not fighting, but not staying where you're not appreciated and not just sitting there doing nothing. This is you using that sword and wielding that sword. So let's read what the little booklet says, because I think the little stories are very nice. So the 5 of Swords. Here we are, dedicated to Miles. So someone could be called Miles. To show the dog who is the true alpha of the house, the audacious cat parked itself in the middle of the dog bed. The poor pup, frightened of being attacked, couldn't even get close enough to get its ball back. Okay, so you're going to be intimidating in the year 2025. Like the dog's ball, you may have lost something to someone who thinks rather highly of themselves and is less than considerate of the feelings of those around them. The 5 of Swords creates trouble. It is an energy that flourishes during tense situations, whether it is a boss who pits 2 co-workers against each other for the sheer pleasure of watching the events play out, or a friend who makes it their mission to steal your latest love interest. When you see the 5 of Swords, someone is using their power as a weapon, or playing to win and doing so in a way that is more often than not dishonorable. The aggressor may try to rationalize their position by saying that they are only looking out for their own best interest, or someone has to end up on top, right? The 5 of Swords asks you to re-examine your values. Would you do anything to ensure that you are on the winning side, even if that entails compromising your integrity? Although there are times we need to put ourselves first, You will know when the Five of Swords is near, when that victory will be hollow. Okay, positive energy, standing up for your own interests. Negative, becoming a despot or bully, preys on weakness. Okay, so stand your own ground in the year 2025, but don't stand on anyone else or their head in order to do so. I do see you going up the career ladder or going upwards in your life, but just make sure you don't step on any heads on the rise to your success. That's what I'm hearing. So you could feel like this year there was blockages to your success. And I feel like in 2025, you're not going to allow these people, these circumstances, these things to get in your way. But at the same time, I feel like you're in that energy where you're ready to use that sword on anyone who's even threatening you with theirs. You're no more Mr. Nice Guy or Mr. Nice Girl or Mr. Nice Cat for group number 1. You are doing your own thing and living very independently and shamelessly, the way a cat would. Yeah, you're in that cat feline energy in 2025. And I love that for you, group number 1. So let's get some more on what your resolutions are going to be for the year 2025. What are group 1's resolutions going to be for 2025? Please and thank you, Spirit. Oh, we've got 2 already. Okay, let's get the true emotions, or will I get these first? Yeah, I'm gonna get, these are the Mystic Love. Yeah, so what's coming for group 1 for the year 2025? What is group 1's resolutions going to be for the new year? Please and thank you, Spirit. We will get the true emotions once we reveal. Yeah. Ooh, shapeshifter, mimicking. Okay, now that's in reverse. So I feel like any snakes in your life, any snakes in the grass, you're going to tell them where to go because they're not welcome in your mind, in your life. In the year 2025, you've had enough and you are banishing the snakes, like St. Patrick did apparently in Ireland. So someone could be Irish, but regardless of your nationality, what you don't want in your garden is those who identify as snakes. And maybe you have to have a deeper look at everyone in your life to really see who the snakes are. Yeah, because they could come dressed as a loyal companion or someone who has your back. But do they really? That's what I'm hearing. So we have addiction, unhealthy attachment. This is also in reverse. So I do see you breaking certain unhealthy attachments in the year 2025. Someone could be giving up smoking. Someone could be giving up an unhealthy relationship or unhealthy toxic friendships. Regardless who or what these snakes are, I see you conquering your addictions, conquering these toxic energies in order to really stand independently and live life the way you want to. You're not going to let any addictions, any circumstances, or anyone hold you back. And yeah, this is you shedding the skin and moving into a whole new chapter. Yeah, and you may have to leave certain things, people, places behind in order to really move forward. Yeah, always partying. So I do see you having fun in the new year, but I just don't see you addicted to that lifestyle anymore or addicted to those energies. So if you've been partying a lot this year, I see you really putting a lid on the festivities. I know it's coming up to the festive season, but you know the year 2025 isn't just for play. You're going to get that work in, and you're also going to get that rest in, because cats love to rest. They also love to eat too. So I see you prioritizing your diet and, you know, these healthy things instead of the unhealthy things. I feel like maybe this year you could have prioritized things or people that really weren't the best for you into you. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be making your love life more of a priority in 2025. And if it hasn't been a priority this year, if you're already connected, I feel like this is you and your significant other making that resolution, that vow to really give more time to each other. Yeah, I see a connection improving if you're in one. And if you're single, I see 2025 giving you a new reason to smile, because I feel like a very strong magnetic connection is coming in, and it's going to be very positive for you. So anything that's been negative this year, I see you clearing it out and making room for the new. I love this. So let's get the true emotions for group 1, please and thank you. Let me see. So what resolutions is group number 1 gonna have for the new year, please and thank you. Can I get one more? What? Whoa, that's coming out strong, and so is this. Okay, I was only meant to get 2, but for you, group number 1, we'll give you that little bit extra. So you're going to be giving yourself that little bit extra. And if there's any lovers in your life, if it's not extraordinary, you're not just going to accept ordinary or bare minimum or second best. Yeah, I'm hearing that song by Madonna. Don't go for second best. Put your love to the test. You know you've got to make him express how he feels, and you'll know that love is real. So yeah, if someone ain't expressing themselves, they're not going to get a second chance in 2025. Faith, healing, meditation, praying. So yeah, I see you finding yourself, finding your faith, finding your feet. After a period of conflict. This is what I see for you, group 1. We have fairy tale, phony, trickster, illusions. Yeah, and coming beside the shapeshifter card here, this is telling me that in the past you've been sold a false dream. You've had false hope, maybe plenty of false starts, even in the love department. But I feel like this is going to be different. You've massive regrets about the past. And I feel like you don't want to have these same mistakes in 2025. New year, new you. And you're not going to be repeating the same mistakes or cycles. Instead, I see you breaking attachments, breaking addictions, and not repeating the patterns. I see you finding a new way, finding yourself, and finding your faith. And you don't believe in any fairy tales anyone is selling you unless they really prove it and express themselves in a way that you haven't seen before. If it's not extraordinary, you don't want it. And I feel like you are feeling extraordinary in the new year, and you're not going to allow anything to hold you back, even if in the past you have. So let's see from the story cards what resolutions group number 1 making for 2025. We have cyclist. Wow, didn't I say you were breaking the cycles? You're breaking the chains, and this is just a confirmation you're going on a new path, even if that's solo. So I feel like you're going to be exercising more, making your diet, your health, your exercise more of a priority instead of the bad habits. Nothing's going to be holding you back. You are going strong, moving forward into the new year. And the new year is going to go swimmingly. That's what I'm hearing. These regrets, they're a thing of the past. Yeah. You're leaving regrets behind, toxic energies behind, addictions behind, metamorphosis. This is you. You are in your cocoon period for 2024, and you really may have felt the strain, felt the pinch. And I feel like 2025 is the year where you grow your wings and you recognize your wings. And you are going to be flying and cycling into a whole new chapter. And betrayal, no one's going to get the chance to go behind your back, because you are moving forward. You're not allowing anyone to trail behind you, or what's that called? Ride on your coattails. Where you're going, you're going to work hard for what you have. And yeah, it's going to be all on you. No one can take that credit. You're going to be giving yourself the credit in the new year, group 1. So finally, what's the advice for group 1 For the year 2025, we have Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. Yeah, 33 could be significant. And I feel like this really is you setting yourself free, going solo if you must. But regardless, you are going places. And anyone who tries to stop you, hold you back, or even ride on your coattails, you're going to give them a kick in the face, just like a horse would if someone was creeping up behind their back. You are all guns blazing. And it's only upwards from here, Group 1. So I hope this is a confirmation that you're on the right track. Keep going and don't stop, because you are still transforming and you are just getting more powerful and beautiful or handsome every day. And 2025 is going to be the ultimate glow up for you. So thank you for being here. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Personal readings are available, and make sure to come back and connect with me again very soon. Goodbye and God bless. Mwah. Hello and welcome, Group 2. So to start, I wanted to pull you a tarot and ask, what resolutions are you going to make in the year 2025? And what is this going to look like for your life? So for Group 2, what is the main resolution that Group 2 is making for the year 2025? Please and thank you. We have the Ace of Cups. Oh wow, this is beautiful. And with the moon here, I feel like if you feel like things have been unclear or you've been under any illusions, the Ace of Cups is just bringing a whole new perspective for you, and you're going to see things clearly. And you're really going to be feeling yourself, giving yourself a lot of self-love. And this could also mean a renewal in love. So if you are already connected, this could be a new start, a new beginning in an old relationship. This could be like a new perspective, a new chapter. The elevation, this could be commitment. And for my singles, I feel like this could be a whole new love coming into your life, and you are really going to be feeling yourself because they are going to be feeling you, if you get my drift. And I feel like there could be a lot of nighttime activities. Lots of work, rest and play, but I feel like you're going to be feeling especially playful in 2025. So let's get the little meaning in the book, because cat book, because they always have nice little stories that explain the card well. So let's find the cups. We are here. Ace of Cups, dedicated to Emmett Henry Holt. So someone could be called Emmett, someone could be called Henry. The Ace of Cups carries with it an energy of a soft, warm, lovingly purring cat on our lap. Imagine your hand running down his back as he stretches up to meet your touch. That is the connection, the feeling that the Ace of Cups is bringing to your situation. Without consciously being aware, our hearts can harden over time by life's events, whether that be a disappointment or a betrayal, and as a result we become stiff and disconnected from the loving touch of the universe. The Ace of Cups brings forward the message to tap into your heart, check in with your feelings, and take a moment to focus your energy on all the love that is available to you. When we connect with the Ace of Cups energy, we feel the warm caress of the universe, and as a result our hearts soften. It is through this divine interaction that we feel the current of spirit run through our veins, and in turn we carry the power to help others connect with the loving energy of the universe. You have within you the power to create positive energy, to transform a situation into one that leaves all involved feeling united and empowered by love. When the Ace of Cups appears in a reading, you may want to consider if you are holding on to a grudge, or are you able to forgive? Can you open your heart up to others without fear of being vulnerable? I feel like this is you conquering your fears of love, your fears of commitment, possibly even for some, your fear of intimacy, because this is all about physical touch. And I see you enjoying physical touch instead of shying away from it. I'm getting that saying once bitten, twice shy, but I feel like you're ready to stretch out again and even be a little bit vulnerable, because sometimes when a cat or a dog, when they show you their stomach and are looking for a belly rub, it takes a lot of trust for them to do that, because that's them being in a vulnerable position. You could hurt them or you could pet them. So instead of being worried and assuming that anyone who touches you or holds you is going to hurt you, I feel like you're ready to take the risk again. I'm hearing a song called Cinnamon Girl by Lana Del Rey. And even if you're a masculine, this doesn't have to be taken literally, but the lyric in particular is, if you hold me without hurting me, you'll be the first that ever did. So you may have been hurt in the past, but I feel like there's love that is coming into your life. It's going to feel like something you've never had before. And even if you're a bit wary of it and untrusting of it at the start, I feel like your heart is going to open up gradually. Yeah, like a butterfly, like a rose. So you might feel a bit closed off in the heart department, but the Ace of Cups coming into your life in 2025 is you opening up to all the pleasures and wonders that await you. And a lot of self-discovery too. So positive energy, compassionate, forgiving, appreciative of nature. You're going to be feeling at one with yourself, at one with nature, and at one with a lover, if you get my drift. Negative, overly emotional, lets emotions dictate, unable to recognize when being taken advantage of. Yeah, and even like that song says, if you hold me without hurting me, you'll be the first that ever did. So in the past, you have been taken advantage of. People have held you and your heart that didn't deserve to hold you or even taste you in the first place. And this is a whole new flavor for you after a bad taste in your mouth when it comes to love. So yeah, the main thing coming to your life, group 2, and the new resolution is the resolution of love and trust. You're going to trust yourself, and that's going to help you trust others. And you're not going to be a slave to your own emotions. You're going to learn how to dictate your feelings and put a lid on them, put them under control, because you're going to be having a lot of emotions. So let's see. What is the revelations? You're going to be getting a lot of revelations. What are group 2's resolutions for the year 2025? Please and thank you, Spirit. Group 2's resolutions, cyberbully. You are being bullied online or someone has suffered from it. Okay. And, oh, that's far too many. Okay. Whoa, and that wanted to pop out. So let's see. We have thief, robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional. Oh, wow. So I feel like maybe in the past you've connected with people who've not only stolen your energy, maybe in the past your heart has been stolen by thugs, by criminals, by people who just take and didn't give back. And you could have been left feeling empty and disheartened. But I feel like your heart is firmly back in your hands. Maybe you had to snatch it back from someone who is a thief, someone who's a bully, someone who's a stalker. And I feel like people see what you have and they just want to take it. But this is you giving your love to a worthy cause instead of a lost cause. Yeah. And I feel like you're not going to trust untrustworthy people anymore, because maybe in the past you kind of gave too many chances to people or gave people the benefit of the doubt. And this is you kind of really being more discerning with your judgment. Yeah, you're taking things and people at face value. So if they're a red flag, you are running away from them instead of running towards them. Yeah, so Let's get the true emotions. I think that was the T. I mean, that is quite tea. Yeah, I feel like the tea has been spilled on you and about you, but the year 2025, you are pouring the tea, you're spilling the tea, you're making that fucking tea, group 2, and ain't nobody gonna steal that tea. That tea is gonna be very strong, very hot, and if any thieves come to take what you're making, you're not afraid to throw that scalding cup in their face. Yeah, so this is you not being afraid to defend yourself from people who are trying to sabotage you. Yeah. So maybe in the past you felt like love or a lover was trying to sabotage you. So for 2025, oh, that wants to fall. What are the resolutions group 2 is making, please and thank you, Spirit, for 2025? Karmic lesson. Ooh. So yeah, I feel like you've had your fair share of disappointments, of karmic lessons fucked up over you. Okay, so I feel like there could be an ex in the past who really regrets how they treated you. Maybe they're looking for a second chance, but this isn't you going back to the past and repeating the same mistakes. This is you realizing that actually I want a whole new life, a whole new love, and a whole new world. I'm getting Aladdin and Jasmine vibes. Yeah. But I do feel like in the past you had to learn your karmic lessons and you don't want to repeat these lessons because you've been there, done that, wore the t-shirt, and 2025 is all about you and all about the new. So the karmic lessons, they can stay firmly in the past because yeah, you don't need to deal with that bullshit again. That's what I'm hearing. Queen Bee, secure, confident, boss bitch, career focused. You are going to be focusing on your career. You're leveling up. You're glowing up. Whether you're a masculine or a feminine, you are in your boss energy, your king, queen energy. And no pathetic trolls, losers, thieves, criminals, karmic flames are going to hold you back or stop you in your tracks because you are ready for the new. And you are going to be walking into 2025 like the king / queen that you are. And yeah, ain't nobody riding on your coattails and nobody's going to be getting in your way either because you're not afraid to throw that hot cup of tea to anyone who is trying to sabotage you. No more sabotage for 2025, whether that's by anyone else or by yourself. This is self-love over self-sabotage, and I love it. Confirmation. So, what is coming for 2025 for group 2? What resolutions is group 2 going to be making for 2025? Please and thank you. Which one do we want? Ghosted, disappearing. Ooh, okay. Now these came in reverse. So, oh, and there's one hiding behind the ghosted card. Ooh la la. This could be mysterious. You could be connecting with someone mysterious, missing. So this could be an admirer who's missing you, thinking of you, and they want to drop in and see where you're at, see where your heart's at. This could also be an ex who is missing you, but they could be going from angry to sad to missing you to blaming you. Ghosted, disappearing. I feel like you could be ghosting people who cross the line, but you could also feel ghosted when it comes to love. You know, your heart could feel like a ghost town right now. I'm hearing that song, Ghost Town by Adam Lambert. I love that song. My heart is a ghost town. Yeah, so you could feel like your heart has been a ghost town, and yeah, you're just sick of people being inconsistent. You want that consistency. And if no one else has been giving it to you, you're giving it to yourself in the coming year. Honesty, truth. This is you being honest with yourself, staring the truth in the eye, instead of not being able to handle the truth about people's true intentions. Yeah, because there's thieves, there's snakes, there's bullies over here, there's karmic flames who try to sabotage you. And instead of making excuses for people or their actions, you're seeing everyone and everything clearly at face value. And this is you looking yourself in the mirror and saying, hey, group 2, it's only me and you, and I've got your back even when no one else does. This is you being your own best friend and matching that energy. And if you have a lover, I feel like your lover will be helping you elevate and helping you glow up. And if you are single, this is you focusing on you until you find someone else who is going to offer that honesty, that loyalty. Yeah, someone who's going to be consistent instead of inconsistent. So you're going to be consistent for yourself, and only when someone comes into your life and proves how consistent they are, that's only when you'll even consider their love offer. Because you could be overflowing with love offers right now, you could be thinking, ugh, yeah, whatever. You could be ghosting everybody. You could be going ghost, going hermit, group 2. But it's all to find yourself. You're finding your own spiritual purpose is what I'm hearing. And you're also fulfilling that purpose, fulfilling that prophecy. You could be a self-fulfilled prophecy, group 2. Because it doesn't matter what anyone says. If you say you're going to do it and that you can do it, you're going to do it for you before anyone else. You're proving things to yourself instead of anyone else. So what is your advice for the year 2025? Oh, I didn't do your story cards. I knew this was looking a bit empty. Sorry, group 2. We nearly skipped out on your story cards. So for group 2, what is the resolutions for group 2? Please and thank you. Healing. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Look at that. You are going to be healing your heart, healing yourself. And I feel like your connections are going to be absolutely beautiful with your friends, with your family, with a lover if you have one. You're going to be healing any issues. And if you're single, you are going to be healing the hurt heart and connecting with your twin flame instead of a karmic flame. You're going to be finding your soulmate once you heal the heart. And yeah, look, flowers can grow even in the harshest winter. And this is what the energy is like for you in 2025. You might have had a harsh winter, a dark night of the soul, but the sun is coming out. Here comes the sun. And here comes group number 2. You have been through your cocoon period and you are in butterfly mode. Nobody is going to be stopping you. Work. So I feel like work will be a big focus for you in 2025. And that's going to make you feel good about yourself. You're going to have more money to put into your self-care, into your glow up, into your love life. You're going to be doing things instead of sitting, dreaming, worried, cinnamon girl, sad boy sort of energy. You're going to be putting yourself out there, working hard, healing hard, and loving even harder. I love this. So finally, what is the advice for group 2 for the year 2025? Please and thank you. We have the Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power. Yes, girl. Yes, boy. This is the energy we are bringing to 2025. 44 could be significant. I feel like this is a power number 2. So this is you in your power. You've been in that power before, but you've lost it. You have got on, but you've fallen off. This is you getting back on that wagon, staying on that wagon. Someone could be getting sober. You're staying on that wagon. You are driving that wagon. You're the driving force behind your life, behind your work, behind your love life too. So if you haven't felt powerful and your heart hasn't felt powerful in the year 2025, you're going to be reclaiming all that power. It's always been yours. You were just disconnected with it for a while. You were just disconnected with your own power, your own magic. And this is you reconnecting with yourself, with your magic and your heart. And 2025, you are going to be harder, better, faster and stronger. And Godspeed, group number 2, because you have a lot of interesting journeys to begin in 2025. And like I said, if you're connected already, this is like a whole new chapter of the relationship in the year 2025. So prepare for lots of powerful emotions, revelations and realizations. Instead of ghosting and hiding from your problems, you're healing your problems. And you are just going to be more powerful and even more of a force to be reckoned with in the year 2025. So thank you for being here. Thank you for connecting with me. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, leave some feedback. If you're looking for a personal reading, those are available. And please come back and connect with me again very soon. Goodbye and God bless. Mwah. Hello and welcome, group 3. So if you chose the third card, the Devil, you are here in the right place. So someone could be a Capricorn, or someone could just have a very obsessive personality. And maybe a few of you here could really enjoy the strange, the dark, and the mysterious. And maybe those could be some adjectives to describe you, or to describe a love interest of yours. I'm taking this differently because I feel like for some, this devil energy represents you, and for others, this energy is like something you want to attract into your life, something you're craving, something that you're praying for, wishing for, hoping for. Maybe this is you like conquering your fears and things that used to intimidate you or scare you off. This is you facing certain fears when it comes to yourself, your journey, love, or even creativity. So let's see, let's just get one tarot and see for group 3, what is the resolutions that group 3 is making. Let's see what the main resolution is for you, group 3. And we'll get a little bit of info. 6 of Wands. Ooh, I feel like you are crowning yourself. You're viewing yourself as the prize. And look at these 2 cats. Everyone else is viewing you as the prize too. And you're blessed by the angels. So even when you are being a little bit of a devil, you are divinely blessed and divinely guided by your angels. This could be you really connected with spirit, and not only your angelic side, also your dark side. They're working hand in hand. You could be finding a way for your good, your bad, your light, and your dark to work together, work in tandem is what I'm hearing. So this is you combining all of the energies that you have in order to really elevate yourself, elevate your career, because yeah, I'm kind of just getting career from looking at this card. This cat is like the top dog, but you know, in cat version, you're the top cat, the top dog, and everyone else is just looking up at you on your pedestal, admiring you. Yeah, I see a lot of admiration in the new year for you. So the 6 of Wands, let's get it, let's go. So yeah, a tarot reader I watch says that a lot. Julissa's messages, her name is. So maybe for some of you, you could enjoy tarot. You could have certain tarot readers that you connect to it, resonate with. And for some, I also get that you could be a psychic medium or a tarot reader yourself. So yeah, you are a divine divinator. That's what I'm hearing. So 6 of Wands, dedicated to Millie, Hallie, and Wallace. Okay, so someone could be called Millie, Holly I read it as, so Holly could also be significant coming up to Christmas, or the name Holly. And Wallace. Wallace is an interesting name, so let me know down below if anyone's called Wallace. It is one thing to reach a level of success. It is another to be recognized by your peers for a job well done. When the 6 of Wands appears in a reading, it's time to take your place at the top of the fence and in the spotlight. The victory circle is waiting for you because of your efforts. But don't forget those who helped you reach your goals. You did not climb to the top alone. The 6 of Wands indicates that success is imminent if not already achieved. Stay focused on your goals and know that those around you will praise your accomplishments. They will be undeniable. If you have been experiencing imposter syndrome, the 6 of Wands should offer you the reassurance that, no, my dear, you have the talents and the skills. And this moment you are experiencing is well deserved. Yeah, so own that spotlight. You deserve it. Feel your confidence grow, knowing that not only do you have the vision to create something worthy of admiration, but those around you also recognize your talents and want to help you continue on, as this victory will not be your last. There is but one word of caution. Although it is time to celebrate a success, this is not the end. Do not rest on your laurels. So that means the work isn't done just yet. You still have lots of creating to do. I'm getting you're a creator. You're very creative minded. You're an entrepreneur. Group 3, you think outside the box, and that's why you don't fit into everyone else's box. And in the past, if you didn't accept yourself, if others didn't accept you, this really is you accepting yourself, loving yourself, and shining because of it. And I do feel like maybe in the past you thought people judged you, but this is actually people admiring you. You could have misjudged people's intentions and maybe thought that people who really do support you or admire you are judging you or their enemies. This is you like changing people's minds because your talent speaks for itself. That's what I'm getting. So you're very talented no matter what this talent is. But I do feel like there's a certain something that you can do that no one else can replicate. Yeah, even copycats. Nope. They can't do it like you, Group 3. You're an original thinker. Yeah, you're just very gifted. You are gifted. You have a gift from God. And yeah, hell will freeze over before you let anyone block or make you question your gifts again. Maybe in the past you haven't always given yourself the credit you deserve and others haven't. But now this is you taking that success because you've earned that success and you're reaping the rewards, and other people are just stopping, staring and admiring. And so they should, Group 3. So they should. They have a messiah in front of them. Okay, no, don't get a messiah complex. Yeah, because they have something extraordinary, someone extraordinary right in front of them. And not everyone knows what to do with a prize. Some people are intimidated by a prize, so they won't even try to chase that prize because they feel like they're unworthy of it. So I feel like you intimidate a lot of people, and you also intimidate a lot of lovers too. That's what I'm getting. So the positive, accepting praise, working to help others, recognize the support of others in your success, feeling proud. So you're giving yourself the credit, you're giving others the credit that supported you, and you want to help. So whatever it is that you do, you create these skills, it will help other people to help themselves too. It's like a domino effect. Whatever it is you do, you inspire desire by you living your desires and living your dreams. Negative, shrinking away from praise and diminishing your contribution. You're no shrinking violet, Group 3, so don't act that way because it's clear that you're not. So it's great to be humble, but don't be too humble. Make sure to stand up and take the glory when you need to, because you deserve it. Yes. I'm hearing a song by The Weeknd. It's called Earned It. And yeah, he's saying because you earned it and you deserve it and you're worth it. Yeah. So yeah, you've earned it, Group 3. So, just take that time to sit and bask in your own glory and give yourself that pat on the back sometimes. So what is Group 3's resolutions? I was going to say revelations. Revolutions also. You're going to start a revolution. Yeah. You're like an entrepreneur. So whatever it is you do, you know, it's just amazing. You could start a revolution, Group 3. So I didn't say that by accident. Nothing is by accident. I don't believe in coincidences. Do you? Maybe this is you questioning what's fate, what's a coincidence, or are they the same thing? So fake accounts, fake social media accounts to spy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. So you could be the obsessive type. This could be you obsessively checking on an ex or checking on an up. But I feel like you're so focused on creating and being the amazing creature you were put here to be, that this is other people spying on you. This could be an ex who can't let you go. This could be love interests who feel like you've blocked them out of your life, or you're not giving them the interest back. So I feel like there's a lot of people spying on social media. Yeah, because they all see you as the prize and they kind of feel unworthy. So this is people kind of wondering, well, why haven't I good enough for group 3? And the reality is, unless you are extraordinary, honey, you ain't going to be good enough for group 3, because group 3 is one of a kind and group 3 is extraordinary. So you're coming here with ordinary or nothing to bring to the table. Blocked. So you could have people blocked who are trying to still spy on you by other means, even tarot. So what's the resolutions for group 3 in the year 2025? Bankrupt. Oh, okay. Well, I see you getting any bills you need to pay paid off, because I feel like you have been a bit worried about your finances. Even though you know you're very talented, you're very skilled, I don't feel like you've always got that admiration you deserved. And I don't feel like it's paid off financially yet. You're still in the creating stage. And if the money isn't coming in, this could have been you feeling in despair about not having money and not having anything to show for your skills. You're great at showcasing your skills, showcasing yourself. But the money isn't necessarily as elevated as you are, if that makes sense. And yeah, I feel like if people are looking for reasons to dig up some dirt on you, that could be one of the things, is that maybe with your finances, there could be some things that need to be put into order. But because this is your resolutions, I feel like you are going to block out any stalkers, any haters. You're going to pay your bills, overdue or not. You don't want to have any tension, any stress on your shoulders. So this is you tying up your loose ends so you can really just do you. New year, new you, and that is what you is doing, and other people are just watching you doing it and they can't help but stop and stare, because you're just fabulous, group number 3. So yeah, that's that. Let's get a little bit more for group 3. What is group 3's oh my god, I can't talk. What is group 3's resolutions fucked up over you? Yeah, there's an ex who is spying and stalking because they're fucked up over you. They regret how they treated you, left you hanging, no closure, no contact, left on red. Okay, yeah, so I feel like there is an ex in your life, and maybe for the year 2025, you might have maybe a trail of broken hearts, or maybe just a broken heart or two. But yeah, people are going to feel shut out of your life because you are shutting out the noise, the distractions, in order to focus on what's important, to focus on the prize. You're focusing on you because you know you're the prize, and anyone who didn't know you were the prize, especially when they had you or they had your attention, they had your love, yeah, you're leaving the past in the past. You're letting bygones be bygones. And if someone didn't treat you like a prize, well, then they are bygones. You're like, bye, gone. So yeah, I feel like this is you being in your rootless energy, energetically, because you don't want anyone to steal that precious energy. You need that energy to create the masterpieces. Yeah, you are an artist, a creator, an inventor, an entrepreneur. And whatever it is you create masterpieces. So if someone comes into your life and they don't view you or treat you like the masterpiece, like the prize that you are, well then get the fuck out of here. That's what you're saying to them. And that's not even harsh. That's just necessary. So yeah, you're kind of learning how to be a bit more, what's the word? A bit more stern, a bit more strict with your personal boundaries, because your time, your energy is yours. And whoever you bestow that time and energy onto, that's an honor. And if they don't see that as an honor, they won't get that honor again. That's what I'm getting, group 3. So what are your resolutions for 2025? Travel, experience new things. Oh yeah. And we also have competition, the other woman. Ooh. Well, see, you can't be in the spotlight at the top, being the prize, without someone else thinking, oh, well, group 3 thinks they're a prize. Let me go and show group 3 that I am also a prize. So yeah, this could be third party situation energies in love. This could be a competitive co-worker at work. But regardless, you're on top and people are looking at you with admiration. But there's also those looking at you with jealousy because they want what you have. They want to be what you are. So someone could be jealous because they're not with you, or someone could view you as a threat to their relationship, or someone could want the relationship that you have and want to come in and try to ruffle up some feathers. But yeah, I mean, if there's a cat versus a peacock, as strong and beautiful and fabulous as peacocks are, yeah, you got a hungry cat, that's a winner. Yeah, you're going to trump any competition, especially when you're hungry for success. Hungry like the wolf. I'm hearing that song by Duran Duran. Yeah, I'm on the hunt. I'm after you. You are hungry for success. And you are a true creator. You're an original. And I feel like whoever this competitor is, they're just a copycat anyway. They're jealous. They want what you have. If they don't want to be with you, they want to be you. So yeah, you've got a lot of jealousy, a lot of haters, but a lot of lovers too. And you are going to be broadening your horizons in 2025. You're going to be taking that magical magnetic energy and showing it off to the world. So this could be you creating things, putting things online, reaching a wide global audience. This could also be you ticking off your bucket list and visiting some new places in the year ahead. So let's see what your resolutions are before we get your advice, group 3. What are group 3's resolutions for 2025? I just keep hearing revelations. So there will be revelations, but you could be having a lot of self-realizations, a lot of self-revelations. But this competitor, this could be revealed to you who's jealous and who's trying to get in your way. Yeah, and this wants to come. We have travel. Oh my God. So yeah, look, double confirmation. Group 3, you are going to be traveling far and traveling wide, and whatever it is you create, it's going to be touching hearts of people, even people you've never met. I feel like you still have a way of connecting with people even if you're not physically there with them. Whatever it is you do, you put a little bit of your heart and your soul into it, and people feel like they know you even when they don't. And this is going to bring you everywhere you need to go in this world. This is your passion, your purpose, and you're fulfilling those things. You're fulfilling yourself. You are a self-fulfilling prophecy, group 3. Look at that halo. You may have devils on your shoulders, energy vampires, jealous people trying to hold you back, but no one can. You are unstoppable. You are the beast. You are the epitome. Intuition. Yeah. You run on your intuition. Your intuition could be your greatest asset. That could be a skill of yours, and people view you as someone magical, someone mystical, literally with a glow and aura around you, because people can intuitively sense that you are something special, and they know that you can sense their vibes even stronger. So people are intimidated because they know you can see right through them. Look at the piercing eyes on this wolf. So people know that they can't hide from you. Yeah, I'm on the hunt. I'm after you. You're hungry like the wolf. Yeah, and your intuition is going to help you catch your success. Yeah, catch that flight, catch that train. Yeah, so you really could be a medium. You could be a content creator, a psychic, a card reader. You could be a creator. You could paint. You could write. You could just create things online, and your art, whatever that is going to be what takes you to these new levels, takes you to all these new places. And if there's someone who's trying to get all up in your business and take what you have, you can spot it from a mile away. Your intuition never lies. And especially if you're a woman, I feel like you have a very strong woman's intuition, but you have to give yourself the credit. It's not just because of that. You have a stronger intuition than most. And if you're a masculine, I feel like you did block your intuition off a lot because you were kind of scared of it, and maybe you didn't think it was real, or you didn't take yourself or your intuition seriously. And this is you completely stepping into your power, stepping into your intuition and your psychic abilities, and being absolutely unstoppable. Yeah. So let's see. What is the advice for group 3 for the year 2025? Please and thank you, Spirit. What is the advice for group 3? Please and thank you. We have the Eagle, Spirit. Spirit has your back. And yeah, as they say, watching you like an eagle, watching you like a hawk. Yeah. And I'm getting that song. Someone could be 23. Wind beneath my wings. I could fly higher than an eagle because you are the wind beneath my wings. So you are divinely blessed by your angels, but also your ancestors. I'm getting motherly, grandmotherly figures in particular. And yeah, they are the wind beneath your wings. You have enough talent to elevate yourself to the moon and back. But sometimes you get down on yourself, you get a little deflated. And your angels, your ancestors, they're the wind beneath your wings. And you can keep on rising higher. But when you stop, you doubt yourself. And when you doubt yourself, that's when you can fall. And when you're down, that's when people can kick you. So you're not even giving yourself the chance to fall down, to stop and look. Because someone could be afraid of heights. When you stop and look down when you're very high, it can be quite scary. But you are traveling. You have a long way to go. And your angels, your ancestors, and spirit has your back. Your intuition is going to guide you. Spirit is going to guide you. And you are also divinely guided. You've got this, and you're hungry for success. So I see you getting more than your fill. And why group 3? Because you earned it and you deserve it. The world is yours for the taking. So the year 2025 is all about you going ahead and taking it like the predator that you are. And you might be a very cute, beautiful, attractive predator, but when people come too close and threaten you, that's when they find out how hungry a wolf can really be. So you don't need to worry about wolves in sheep's clothing. Takes one to know one, and you are an apex predator, and you're a fucking winner too. And the year 2025, you're going to prove that not only to yourself, but to everyone else too. Competitors? Pff, where? It's only you that anyone can see, because you are the greatest. I'm getting that song, The Greatest by Sia. So I feel like that applies to you in the year 2025. You are the greatest. And you don't have to prove it to anyone, but you're going to anyway, because you just can't help it. You elevate and you ooze greatness. So thank you for being here. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, leave me some feedback. If you're looking for a personal reading, those are available. Make sure to come back and connect with me again very soon. Goodbye and God bless. Mwah. Hello and welcome, group number 4. So if you chose the Emperor, you are here in the right place. So in the year 2025, I see you sitting on your throne. I see you getting very comfortable at home and with yourself. And I see a lot of deep spiritual soul searching. And instead of that making you uncomfortable, you're viewing your spiritual journey as like a ball of yarn. You can't wait to get started, and you don't know where you are going to end up. But regardless, you're excited about all these new things that are lying ahead for you. And especially when it comes to your soul, I feel like there's going to be a lot of enriching soul discoveries coming for you in the year 2025. So hopefully we can find out what a few of these things are. Let's start with the tarot, the Curious Cats Tarot. And let's see what your main resolution is for the year 2025. So Spirit, Angels, Ancestors, what is Group 4's main resolution for 2025? Please and thank you. I think this one wants to come. We have the Queen of Cups. Ooh, okay. So I see you not only filling your own cup, drinking well, I also see you eating well, because look, this emperor looks like a very well-fed emperor. So you are feeding yourself in all the right ways. You're feeding yourself with love, you're feeding yourself with kindness, and you're feeding yourself with some good loving and some good cooking too. Someone could be Cancer, that looks like a little crab. I feel like someone could also be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And yeah, I feel like this is like a metamorphosis of you, of your soul, and you are in your butterfly era, in your sunshine era, and you're really not afraid to be confident. Yeah, maybe in the past you've struggled with being confident and really stepping and owning your power. Yeah, like stepping into the power. Maybe you've always kind of just taken a step back because you could have imposter syndrome. Maybe you feel like, oh, I'm not ready for whatever these things are. You kind of stop yourself before you get started. And the year 2025, there is going to be no stopping you. I'm hearing that song, Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. Oh yeah, background energy, we have Temperance. Look at all that fish. So yeah, you are going to be nourishing yourself and your soul and your body. So I'm loving that energy. You are going to be the king/queen of your own emotions, and you're not going to allow anyone else to have that power and control over you or your emotions, because you're in charge and you're the one who says how everything goes, and you're really stepping into your power. Not only that, you're putting your fucking foot down when you have to. You're no shrinking violet, and you're not afraid to make a stand, raise your voice even if you have to, because 2025, you're taking yourself seriously and everyone else is taking you seriously too. And if you've doubted yourself, whether you really are an emperor before, Spirit is coming in to confirm to you that yes, you are the emperor/empress, and you're also the king/queen of cups. So you have authority. The emperor is authority, like the epitome of authority. That's the emperor. So that's you. The Queen of Cups is the queen of her emotions. So she's also the queen of nurturing too. You're nurturing yourself, your spirit, your soul. And that nurture is going to help you be more in control of these emotions, of your own life and of your own heart. So let's get the Curious Cat meaning. And we shall move swiftly on. Yeah, you're moving swiftly on from anything or anyone that doesn't serve you. And as the Queen of Cups, that's what you should do. You're not staying with someone who doesn't serve you because you want to be worshipped. You're a queen or a king. It doesn't matter your gender. You're not staying with someone who doesn't view you as the king/queen you are. And if they don't serve you, look, they don't have to be your slave, but if they're not bringing any use into your life, they're just taking things. No, and there is an old saying, no one robs an empty house. So if someone's coming to take, it's because they see everything that you have to offer. But yeah, you're giving all these offerings to yourself, and you're worshipping yourself, because we would give offerings to gods, goddesses. All these offerings, it's for you, group 4. You are honoring yourself and giving yourself these offerings. You're not waiting for anyone to come in and offer up on a plate. You're doing that yourself. You are ahead of the game, ahead of the curve. And in the year 2025, you are really going to be getting ahead. So the Queen of Cups, dedicated to Annabelle Noel. So Noel is another word for Christmas. It's also a man's name. So Christmas could be significant for you, and someone could be called Annabelle. So the Queen of Cups sits on her clamshell throne, There she creates a space of peace within a tumultuous sea. Her energy is soft and compassionate, and her heart is bravely open to all. The Queen possesses not only a deep understanding of her own emotions, but also an innate ability to sense when others are in distress. When the Queen of Cups appears in a reading, you are asked to step into her soft, regal shoes and tune into your intuition. You may find yourself in the role of a supportive friend in need. Can you feel the love she holds for all creatures, big and small? I feel like you're an animal lover, group 4, and that is just a very gentle part of your soul that people recognize. They just see how loving and providing you are. Yeah, you're a very supportive friend too. Are you able to sense when others are in pain and set aside your emotions so that you can provide comfort and support to others? When the Queen of Cups is present, your psychic abilities will be heightened. When you go inward and consult your higher self, your heart will know which road to take. You will know which step will do the most good. So instead of giving yourself a step back, you are giving yourself that step up, and you are being a very warm and loving friend, also a very warm and loving lover, but only to those who deserve it and only to those who will give you these offerings back in your time of need. You've no problem being there for others, and you have always done that. But maybe in the past you've been there for people who have left you hanging or kicked you when you were down. And this is you giving yourself that step up, that leg up, and not waiting for anyone else to recognize your power or your beauty. You're doing that for yourself. So the positive, pure love and compassion, in tune with your own emotions and those of others, warm-hearted, trusting of intuition and psychic messages. So in the year 2025, you're going to be heavily psychic. Embrace it and don't be afraid of it, because by blocking off your intuition and your abilities, you're blocking off yourself in a sense, and you are really embracing all sides of you, even your psychic side. Negative can easily become a target for energy vampires, sacrifices personal well-being, can slip into feelings of resentment. So in the past, you've resented others for just taking, but that's because these are energy vampires. That's what they do best. They suck you dry, and when you've nothing left to give, they move on to the next one. And you are no longer a supply for the energy vampires. You're supplying yourself, and you're giving these offerings and sacrifices to yourself. You've made sacrifices for people who haven't even given you the bare minimum, and you're no longer sacrificing yourself for others. In fact, you are keeping all of this energy, storing that energy and transmuting it into yourself in order to create that beautiful life of your dreams. You've given people the benefit of the doubt, and maybe they've proved you wrong, but you have to give yourself the benefit of the doubt. This is you kind of turning a new leaf and really opening up to your spiritual abilities and being in control of your own emotions in the year 2025. And surely that can't be a bad thing, right? So let's get the tea and the true emotions. So for group 4, what are group 4's resolutions? Please and thank you. Creativity. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off you. This is just like that energy vampire energy again. People want to steal your creativity, your charisma, all that good and beauty and fertility you bring to the table. I feel like you've very fertile ideas. You've got a very energetic mind, and there are people with no creativity who just wanted to take your ideas, take your personality, take your essence and maybe claim it as their own. But yeah, this is no one taking your credit, because you are giving the credit to yourself, and you're cutting out and banishing all the energy vampires from your life. Even if they only come out at night, I feel like this is you going to bed a little bit earlier in order to avoid them. Yeah, I feel like you're taking the steps to avoid the energy vampires. So what are your resolutions in 2025? Group 4, we have played out. Yeah, you're played out from the players, from the energy vampires. And instead of running a mile, after people who keep you running around like a headless chicken. This is you running back to yourself and running away from red flags instead of towards them. You're played out, you're sick of players, you're sick of ingenuine people, and if people are just playing games, you are not playing. You're like, hey, I'm dropping out, I'm topping out, because this is not worthy of my time, my energy, my spirit, or my soul. And you are very gracefully walking away from anyone in your life who is just a game player. You're all about the real, and if people aren't giving that real back or matching your authenticity, well then it's game over. Game over. You're not playing. So there's no playing for you in 2025. Of course, you can have fun. There's always time for fun and play. 8 hours of rest, 8 hours of play, and 8 hours of work. You're balancing that out. But yeah, you're taking yourself seriously. You're not treating yourself like a game. Whoa. And anyone who does treat you like a game, they won't get that opportunity again, because you ain't playing around. And 2025 is all about winning for group number 4, right? We have true colors. Yeah, you're seeing the true colors of any energy stealers, energy vampires in your lives. In your lives? Yeah, so like this person, these energy vampires, they could have not only affected you, but other people in your life. Yeah, so this could be like cutting out family members, because closing this cycle, this could be like the family tree, the apples. This could also be closing the cycle of a toxic relationship or toxic friendships. So regardless as to whether this is family members, toxic friends, or a toxic lover you're cutting out of your life, this could also be toxic co-workers who want to take your ideas in order to take all the credit. This is you walking away from anyone or anything that doesn't value you. And even if you start the year or, you know, deal with starting from square one in 2025, this is you starting fresh, starting from square one and taking the first steps. And that's better than being stuck in cycles that you will just, you know, there's no winners in these games. And you know that you're a winner, so you are ejecting yourself from any game players, any energy vampires. They can feed off themselves. Yeah, and you're breaking the family cycles instead of repeating them. You see the true colors of people. You can see people's auras. And yeah, I feel like this helps you really distinguish the good from the bad, the good apples and the bad apples. And yeah, maybe people who thought wanted to collaborate or to appreciate your creativity, they were just coming to suck you dry. Yeah, suck you dry of your supply, and you're keeping that supply all for you. And there is a great saying, you know, eat with great company, even if that means eating alone. And you're not afraid of being alone in 2025, especially if all that was around you were energy vampires who were just taking more for you. All right? Yeah. So let me get the Mystic Love. What are Group 4's resolutions for the year 2025? Please and thank you. Ooh, okay. So I feel like you will have a lot of admirers. I feel like whoever these people, it could be one person, it could be numerous people, but I feel like you will hear from them after you cut them out of your life, and it's up to you whether you answer that call or not. But I do feel like there will be someone apologizing to you, and you will be getting an apology. But like that, I feel like your head is just going to be up like, yeah, whatever. Too little, too late. That's the sort of energy I'm getting. And I do feel like you will have lots of players trying to hit you up, and a lot of people who want to take your time, your energy, and distract you. But I feel like you're not looking for any distractions. You want someone who's on the same spiritual level and the same maturity level as you. I'm hearing that you've just dealt with immature energies, and you're played out, you're tired, you're sick of it. You just want someone who's on that same level. How hard can it be? But yeah, you're realizing that it's actually harder than you thought, because a lot of people aren't genuine. And when you ask them to be real, you still just get games. You ain't playing no guessing games, and if someone isn't on the same page as you and they're not clear and direct about what page they're on, you're just closing the book. It's too little too late, so people can come and be sorry all they want. But if they ruin the opportunity when they have it, and they take you for granted when they have you as a friend, in their family, or as a lover, well, they can cry and apologize all they want, but you're moving on, you're on your throne, and you're worshipping and appreciating yourself, even if those around you just wanted to take. It's because no one robs an empty house. They seen how much you had to offer, and they just wanted to take it in an ingenuine way without giving back. And in 2025, if you are meeting a new lover, I feel like unless they match your energy on a spiritual level, and be on the same page as you in regards to communication, clear and direct and honest, well then you're not really giving them the time of day. You're not even giving them a page of your book, because you're in control, and that might intimidate some, but for others, instead of seeing it as a challenge, they see it as someone who has more to offer than most. And that's what you're looking for too. And you just needed to be connected with someone on the same wavelength, the same mindset, the same intellect level. So I feel like in the past you've dealt with people kind of below par level of intellect. You've given idiots the benefit of the doubt. Sorry for being so blunt. You're not doing that in 2025. You are only giving people the time of day who are even showing you why they're worth the time of the day in the first place. So it might seem harsh, but I feel like it's going to cut out a lot of the clutter before they get a chance to worm their way in or back in. You're having none of it, because you're having all of you. I love it. So let's see. Let's get the story cards. What are the resolutions for group 4 for the year 2025? Please and thank you, Dreamer. What are your resolutions, group 4, for 2025? We have Nature Boy. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be connecting with nature. You're going to be very natural, very raw, authentic, real, and natural. So like I said, if you're a feminine, if you don't meet a guy or a feminine, doesn't matter what you're into, but unless they have the same morals and values as you and they appreciate the natural things, the true things, the authentic things in life, you don't want them, because if they just value material things, money, cars, bitches, chains, yeah, that's not what you want. You want someone who's a little bit deeper than that. And I see you finding that not only within yourself, but within a lover too. The Queen of Cups is a deeper kind of love. And I see you connecting with someone who is on a deeper level than what you've had before. And if you're a masculine, I feel like this is you really being in tune with Mother Earth, being in tune with the elements. Someone could be a dog lover. So I feel like you may have a faithful companion already in a fur baby, but this is you getting a faithful companion in a lover. And yeah, I feel like you are going to be both on the same level, but you mightn't think that's out there yet because you just haven't met them. You are going to be meeting your match after dealing with vampires for a long time. And a dreamer. So I feel like this is you not being afraid to dream. You are daring to dream in the year 2025, and you're daring to fulfill your own dreams, fulfill your own prophecy. Yeah. And I feel like you're divinely guided with the dove here. You're divinely protected and blessed by your angels. So you making your dreams come true. Look, I see the word famous here. So let's look at the words in the background. So we do have famous, we have Coca-Cola, someone could love Coke. We have fries, confirmation, someone could love fries, potatoes. Yeah, it kind of looks like this guy is smoking here, so someone could be a smoker or a midnight toker. But regardless, yeah, I feel like you could be famous. And maybe the year 2025 is really you making those dreams come true. And I feel like You are going to get the attention and the affection that you deserve. It's going to be giving back. And maybe you're not used to that giving back sort of energy, but this is the universe giving back to you what you deserve. You give a lot of love and loyalty, and you're a big dreamer, but maybe you've had your dreams taken from you or your self-worth taken from you. So this is the universe giving you back what you've given. That love, that trust, those dreams. If you want to be famous, if you want to be a big deal, 2025 is the year that you go for it. Choose you and go in that direction always. Don't let anyone or anything steer you off track. Close the toxic cycles, and you know your true colors. You know your true worth. So never question that again. And whoever is meant to be for you, they will support you every step of the way. That is what I'm hearing. So let me get you some advice for the rest of 2025. What is the advice for group 4 for the year 2025? Please and thank you. We have the Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Wow. 32 could be significant. And as they say, watching you like a hawk. The universe is watching you like a hawk. Your angels, your ancestors are watching you like a hawk. And they support you. They encourage you. They want you to win. In the past, you've had energies who wanted to play you, who wanted to steal your energy. They wanted you to lose. They wanted to keep you on their level so they could keep on taking from you. That's what parasites do. But the Hawk Spirit is saying you are elevating above these energies. You are always above these kind of low vibrancy, low frequency energies. You're too vibrant. You are too loving. You're too genuine for this kind of tomfoolery. And this is you following your heart. Spirit is your guide. You know where to go from here. And keep on looking up. Keep your head in the clouds, because your dreams are going to come true, and you have to be your own biggest fan. And I do feel like the right love will come in at the right time. But right now, if it's just you that's supporting yourself, keep on doing that. Don't lose heart or don't lose faith on yourself, because your angels and your spirit guides have never lost faith in you. So even if you may have wobbled a little bit on this journey, on this ladder, you are going upwards. And the year ahead is going to be filled with a lot more genuine and interesting energies than what this year was filled with. So it's only upwards from here, and the sky is your limit, group 4. And with the Hawk Spirit as your guide, who knows how far you can fly. You might as well see for yourself. So thank you for being here. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, leave me any feedback. Let me know if you resonated. Personal readings are available if you are looking. And please make sure to come back and connect with me again very soon. Goodbye and God bless. Mwah.